Have we learned our lesson? Have we learned our lesson? Truly. Because walking away, giving distance, processing, experiencing your emotions, having conversations, communicating clearly, building boundaries, allowing practice to happen, the slow process and progress of things unfolding naturally, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, truly. Anything is fucking possible. Truly. Hello, collective. It's Kai. Once again, disclaimer, this is all just based on my own experience. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or what works best for you. So please use your own discernment when consuming my content or any content in general. One of my favorite things is when there's like this whole, like, people say this one thing. So a good example, the let them theory. And then there's like the other side where there's someone that says like, well, actually. And it's true though, because the well actually was like, yeah, let them process their own fucking traumas, conditionings, past constructs. Like literally we're all humans. We all have our struggles, challenges, our ups and downs, and our lows and our highs. And it's just so ironic to me because it's like that whole thing, my favorite thing, and I'm sure a lot of people in my collective at least align with this, is like not following the trends because of the fact that the majority of the masses doesn't mean that it makes the most sense to me, right? So the topic that I wanted to talk about was processing your anger, to understand yourself and define your boundaries so that you can make steps, right? It's not always a leap. Sometimes it is a jump. Sometimes you do have to like do certain things to actually get yourself to a level where you're calm enough to even conversate with people. If you also grew up in an environment that wasn't like emotionally safe for you to express yourself, and anger was a very volatile emotion to be experienced, so whenever I was upset, I would just either like, well, I don't even want to talk about the past because truly it's just not what exists anymore. Because now that I'm in this space where if something really bugs me or I get ticked off, I take that as a signal where I am telling myself, hey, this thing bothers me a lot. Then from that, I understand if I continue to interact with this environment, this space, this energy, these people, wherever it fits for you, and I continue to not only react, but respond in this way, then what am I actually doing? I'm disrespecting my boundaries. So that's why I understood this very karmic cycle that I've been experiencing time and time again, making the same choice over and over again, still getting upset, and then being like, oh, but the like they need to do this, and I'm like, bruh, no, they don't need to do shit, okay? I might want them to, but it's different when I understand that I'm projecting my desires, my wants onto this person, when in reality they don't know shit about me. They don't have the space, maybe. Like, who knows what the explanation may be, but truly, when I take that all away, all the external factors, and I tune into myself, am I actually behaving in a way that respects my boundaries, that allows me to sit within my power, that allows me to relax and be at peace? Am I making an effort to move in that direction? So what can you do? What can you do to define that? Making a different choice. So then this time I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna make a completely different choice and see how that goes. And that's what's been working for me, for now, at least. Because it's like not moving from an extreme to an extreme, but making slow adjustments and seeing how that feels. Not being controlled by my emotions, but understanding my emotions to a degree where I'm experiencing it and embodying it and processing it and letting it go. the thing that I feel like I perceived a lot within anger is trying to control. But in reality, anger is such a valid ass emotion to experience, and we can't control anything outside of ourselves. We can contribute. We can make an effort to try and construct something, but nothing outside of me can be done alone. So if there's no cooperation, if there's no communion, if we're not connecting, if this isn't aligned, then I am forcing the connection here. You know? And so I was like, why am I even getting upset? When I'm obviously making the same choice and repeating this cycle. We have a full moon in Scorpio today. And I'm a Scorpio sun in the 4th house, 21 degrees, depends what house system you use. And the moon is at 22 degrees. And it's in my 4th house, so it's a lot about my home, my security, like feeling safe emotionally. It's the cardinal water sign house ruled by Cancer. So it's like, if I really want to align myself in partnership where I am honored, not only for what they perceive, where I am open and receptive to it, but truly seen clearly for who I am at my core. If I don't feel safe to express myself, that is the biggest cue for me to walk away. Not to cut them off, not to get all petty and passive aggressive. It's literally to be like, hey, I appreciate all the efforts that you've made to connect with me. I just want to express with you that I unfortunately don't feel the same. I don't feel safe. I don't feel that I can be myself. And it's not about you. It's about me. And I'm making this decision not only for myself, but to not be fake around you and allude to this version of myself that I'm not truly at my core. Because now I'm stepping further and further away from me. And sometimes it's doing that with people that I really don't want to say bye to. I might not want to, but I need to. And that's such a new concept to me because of the fact that I used to think that just because I make an effort and communicate all the time that things can always work out. There's no such thing as always or forever. Everything is constantly changing, and that's what makes it so simple. As long as I allow that, though, if I'm constantly pushing myself in this direction that's stressful, it's strenuous, it makes me overthink, then what am I actually doing? I'm putting myself in this place where I'm constantly perpetuating that pain. It's painful. It's stressful. I'm literally putting myself through it. And it's like, oh my gosh, that is so interesting. And I'm sure that there is something deeper that I can delve into to address maybe my shadow aspects, so the parts of me that I might not like, right? Or maybe even like understanding where this pain is stemming from. So that's why it's like moving with grace, despite the anger, despite the frustration, and also despite the dissonance. Because I'm not going to shame someone for walking away from me. You know what I mean? If they feel that this is the best choice for them to make, then with all due respect, I'm going to respond in kind. And I just had this like recollection of a experience that I had where I felt very like judged for like walking away. And it's interesting because that's not my responsibility to take someone else's narrative or what they're saying or think about me, when in reality I'm the one who gets to understand myself as long as I actually listen to understand me, and then therefore make choices and actions and behave in a way that aligns with myself, where I'm not lying to me. I'm still navigating this. It's still very interesting because I'm but a child of God and I don't know all. And sometimes it is a little scary. And sometimes it is just what life is, which is the fluidity of it. It's not truly something that's definable, it's just felt. And so I'm just letting myself feel today without forcing anything, without forsaking myself. That's just what I'm doing right now. And that's why I do these videos. It's a very present moment thing. And I just wanted to share this because I feel like it's helped me at least calm down and just be okay and peaceful with my own presence and not make it such a disruptive, chaotic environment, so that I can recuperate and recollect. So I pray that this helped in whatever ways that it may. So thank you for allowing me the space to speak. Thank you for being you. Truly. Thank you for being alive. Seriously. And I'm sending you guys so much love and support on your own spiritual journey. Bye, Collective.